Come here, Whistle. Come over here real quick. Come here, Whistle. Okay. Good morning, guys. I know I don't usually do this in the first thing in the morning, but I was thinking about doing something this morning. I haven't been like this early in a while. I haven't been up this early since work, actually, which is surprising. Well, as soon as I get to work, the better. I've been working. I don't know how long, but still, I don't feel right. I feel so off. And whoever's watching this early in the morning, how much sleep do you actually get? My question. I mean, I like how people watch me early in the morning, yeah, but how much sleep do people get who watch me first thing in the morning at 6 a.m. East Coast time? Because it's quite early, but you gotta think, thing is, it's East Coast time, and I might go by the East Coast, which it's early, but who watches me this early in the morning? I don't know. I don't care who watches me in the morning. It's just I'm surprised to get views this early in the morning. Feel like crap. Feel like someone hit me with something. I'm not gonna say what, because I did have the stencils in my back. But besides that, Tom and Jerry on here, Trotters. What heck is Trotters? Oh, that's an old movie. Okay, I recognize those two movies. That movie was alright. That TV show was alright, but they came that show years ago. Yuck, yuck, and yuck, 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 yuck. Hello, guys. Can I have a kiss? Yeah, right. That'd be funny. I was joking, guys. I'm just thinking it'd be pretty funny though if I did that video I want to do, but that's not gonna happen. I mean, it's almost 6 o'clock here, so I was just goofing off, guys. Just taking some time. Oh, that's how. Oh, that's old. Oh, that's France, not America. So, I mean, I'm glad I don't go to France. No offense, people love France. Just that something you can't film in France. Like, you can't. What if that's a one person? We might do some stuff today, so I don't know what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, I can do it too, because it's 5 a.m. I can do it. Everything's like 2 days technically, so. Yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys, but so I said, Ted, you should go to this thing. I think one, I'm not going there because it's too damn far. Besides, I'm not shelling out $300 for a passport. I mean, I don't mind going to France, but the problem is, I found out that there's some laws you can break in France if you take pictures of certain things. Like to picture off a tower, you can end up in jail. So I was thinking, really? So I can't take. I'm thinking, okay. So I can't take this dinosaur to France. This dinosaur, I can take this damn dinosaur and film. I didn't think it even works to take film with me, but so you tell me if I take this dinosaur to France, I couldn't use it. And they said no. Eventually said you cannot take pictures in France. Smile. Now this camera does not work right now. I have to have a battery for it. I have to get film for it. But film's kind of hard. I talked to a friend of mine. He told me he'll look around for me, but I think I broke it. But yeah, it's a nice little camera. I bought this from the local shop I go to for like $8. I mean, I actually don't even think I would ever actually intend to use this thing. I just bought the way it looked. Looks cool. It wouldn't. Oh, come on! Don't make fun of the pandas. So yeah, but I mean, I'm almost a cosplay stuff. But wait a minute. They never made it find us. No. Thing is, though, someone told me, Tyler. Someone told me that you have a problem, Tyler. I said, what's the problem? You look at 39. I'm thinking, 39. Who the heck's that? Looked up, thought that, but and I found out who 39 was. I'm thinking, oh crap. But I was thinking, if someone can make 39 a rip off of Bonnie, why couldn't I make my own version of animatronics? But things I don't have any games, I don't know how to code. But if I did do that, I already know I use a panda bear. I mean, I could use a panda right off the bat. The thing is, though, I don't know how to do animation, so that won't work at all, period. But if I could use a panda, I would. But thing is, though, I do just smile off of Freddy a little bit. Well, I have a book on pandas. The thing is, though, bears. But, the thing is, though, my characters, it depends on who it would be. It would maybe be like Kev. Wait, there's actually most people who do Bonnie actually wear. Some people do Bonnie like the air ones do that, but I don't know. I do, but if I had the money and stuff, I would actually. If I had the money, I would build my own animatronic. If I had the money, I would build my own. I could make a book because technically, if I don't steal Scott Cawthon's idea, which Scott's pretty smart, okay. No offense, but Scott Cawthon, he's pretty good. Hey, are these made by Scott Cawthon or not? These are old, but see here. These were or 10. These were like $8 at the store. Things these are 2018, so these things are outdated. The reason I bought them was because they are, and yeah, these are Scott Cawthon. These are Scott Cawthon copyright 2017. So these are actual posters of Scott Cawthon's creations in my desk. I need to find like a piece of cardboard or something in plastic to save these because these are worth money. I actually have them here in the drawer here, so I won't lose them. But things that guys, Scott Cawthon made the poster. Oh wait, I went like this. I just bought it because it's FNAF and it's expensive. It sucks as it's outdated. If it was for this year, it'd be nice. If it was for this year, it's 16 months. I thought 2018. But those things are old and they're still in stores, and I can buy them right now. I mean, they're more of a novelty than I think they're worthless now because I took them apart. I should kept them. I should never touched them. Should left them in the plastic. Never touched them. But I don't think anyone still has these. So if anyone has these left, I think I still made a good deal though. But I need to get me some plastic or something, wrap them up. Actually, I got 16 characters here, 16 animatronics here, and oh, this one has a rip in it. Well, actually, ripped them next. Foxy, Toy Bonnie. Now these are pretty cool. Toy Freddy, but there's a problem with these pictures. Toy Chica. There's only one picture here. The puppet. There's only one picture here so far. Okay, question 2. The gang. Golden Freddy. Now this is overkill. Mangle. I mean, I don't mind Mangle that much. Mangle, she's alright. Yes, Mangle's a girl, not a boy. Everyone does not know. Well, I'll tell you what I mean later. Bonnie. Chica. Freddy. And who is the scariest person of all the characters? Springtrap. So according to my calculations, I think we got everyone here who deserves to be here. I mean, technically, Springtrap does not belong here, but I do play a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's once in a while. The problem is I don't have the money to afford the game, so I bought the demo. I got the demo of 2, but it's only one night, and I screw up that night real quick. So give me a minute. Think about that though. One measly problem. I can't play the game because I'm not that good at it. I also heard rumors that then someone told me, "Hey Tyler, I think I found out how this all happened." And technically, what my friend told me kind of makes sense. But I never actually watched no one do this location. I mean, I watched the cartoons version of Jack doing it and thinking, okay, I'm not gonna watch Jack. I need to watch Multiplier do Five Nights at Freddy's, but that's not gonna happen for a while. So Tyler, it starts off with Sister Location, then Toys, animatronics, then the originals. I'm thinking, okay, then there's a problem there. I know that's how it starts, kinda. Everyone knows Five Nights at Freddy's 2 starts first. Then the first one actually is the second one, and then the second one is technically. Then the third one is technically. Okay. Sister Location does not count right at the bat. Okay, Sister Location makes no sense to me because Sister Location is a sister location. It doesn't make no sense. It's supposed to went like this: Toy animatronics, normal animatronics, then the horror attraction 20 years later. That's supposed to happen. According to the way it first started, okay, people say the first one didn't exist. Number 2 was first, okay? Then 1, then 3. That's how it actually went. Kind of like some movies. Okay, you know how they have some movies that go first this year, then they go back a year, or they go ahead a year, a couple years. Same thing happened. Okay, except it's supposed to be kind of like how Bendy and the Dark Revival is supposed to be like. According to what I do know from the Meatly, they. According to what the Meatly said, guys. I'm gonna move these out of the way. According to what the Meatly said, and my friends from around the who do gaming like I do talk about how Bendy and Final Fantasy are supposed to be like the same thing. They're supposed to be based off the same kind of formula. To me, it sounds like the new Death Race, kind of a little bit like Death Race 2 and 1. I mean, kind of sounds like the same thing, but Death Race 3 and 4 make no sense. Okay, but Death Race 4 is kind of like a rip of Toy Story 3, I mean, Cars 3. Sorry, kind of like a parody of Cars 3 a little bit if you think about it. I know you like paper. I know cats like paper. Shit. But the thing is, though, guys, do you think I'm nuts? Because I do like doing games. But, I mean, come on, I'm not actually a gamer on camera. I prefer playing a yacker on camera. Things, if I knew how to do animation, I would actually make a cartoon right now and put it online right now. But I can't make a cartoon to save my life. If I knew how, I would do it. It's like Cuphead a little bit. But I don't like gambling. I mean, everything's closed stuff, which, no offense, I wish I could go. I mean, the casino's fun. The hell's that? I was gonna say, what the heck is that thing? I'll stick with what I've been playing with the past 20 years. I mean, never heard of Jubilees. Thing is, though, guys, I mean, I like doing these things. Okay, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like doing doing animation stuff. It's just I wish I knew how to do it. If I did, I would be doing it right now. It's like Puff. Oh, that would stink to high heaven. Ugh. I did that one time, and trust me, I don't need to do that. You'll have to do it for a little bit. That's it. That guy, he doesn't speak English. I haven't seen him in a while. I'm surprised he's still even at. I'm surprised he can still be on because he's still like a kid. One, I don't use TikTok. I'm definitely using TikTok on this channel. Because TikTok, I heard. Okay, TikTok is owned by China. The servers are in the United States and Canada. The problem is when the Chinese government has this law passed. If they want to look up someone, they can, and you can't stop them. All these people here who don't watch Bill's channel don't know that from real fake. Even the news said this a few times. Even my news associates told me this is true. I only have Facebook. I don't have TikTok. I tried it one time. Thought, okay, don't like it, deleted it right off the bat because I don't want the app on my phone. I'll stick with the equipment I got right now. Because I don't use Facebook, which, you know me, I don't technically have Facebook. I don't have Facebook. Well, I do, but I don't use it because it's still hard. I'm still trying to figure out how to use the damn thing. Drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Drink. Go ahead and crap my pants because I can't sing. Thing is, though, guys, people think I'm nuts. Thing is, I really don't give a care what people think of me. Because I'm thinking, if I did something stupid, I'd get arrested for it. But I'll stick with what I've been doing all day, the past few years. I was doing YouTube, Facebook, stick with YouTube, do this, and that's it. But I like doing this because it's fun. I mean, I used to do it for fun. I mean, I just do it. I mean, people don't understand, but how much sleep do I get? Enough. Someone asked me how much sleep I got the other day. I get enough. You do so many videos, Tyler. How much have you done? I mean, come on. I do tons of videos and stuff. No. Oh, I hate this one. My question is, where's my Dark Revival at? That's my question. It's been a year now. Over a year. A year ago, I was up in. Wow, a year ago. I had the GoPro, this one, the blue GoPro, wherever it is, for over a year now. We're blah, blah, blah. Had this camera for over a year now, which is surprising. Because over a year ago, I was down south. Yeah, I recently got a call from a cop down south saying I got a call saying, hey, we need to come down to this blah 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 and come and talk to us about a little bit of a question about you. I told him, what do you think about that? No, I have never been to Tennessee. I'm never gonna be going to Tennessee anytime soon. Said, yeah, well, you're wanted for something you did in Tennessee. Oh, really? What was it? They told me what it was. I told them, oh, really? Last time I checked, that was legal in Michigan, where I'm from. And according to state law, I can do this particular item even if I'm out of state. And you can't stop me. The only person who can't stop me is someone out of state. He said I was doing something illegal. Last time I checked, I don't do that sort of thing. And if I did do it, I can still do it legally. And according to state law, I can legally do it in any state I want to do it in. If I went to Canada and did it, I might have a little bit of a problem. But in that country, in that state, I can do it. I can Tennessee. This thing he said I did. Really? Last time I checked, I can do it in any state I want to do it in because it's legal in Michigan. And since I have a Michigan ID, it's legal still. Actually, it is legal, which is surprising. And if he tried to arrest me for this bullshit, which he can't, I'll tell him, oh, really, you can't arrest me for it because I don't have any. And I never actually have done this item you said I did. If I did, one, you can't do it for me because I'm a Michigan citizen. And two, I can go to, I told him, don't try me. 5 minutes, I told him, okay, let's do two things. One, you can't do it for me. And two, you can't expect me down to Tennessee because I don't know where it is in Tennessee. Never been in Tennessee. And two, if you try to arrest me up here in Michigan, if you decide to come here to arrest me, I'll be on a plane and I can be on a plane within an hour. Which technically that is, well, I said plane. Well, actually, I can't be on a plane in an hour. I can be on a train in a couple hours, but that's about it. I said I could be on a plane within an hour. Which technically that is true. I could be on a plane within an hour. But I don't want to leave the U.S. because I don't have a passport, okay? Technically, I could leave the U.S., but with a kid, I can't leave else. And I don't think they'll expedite me back to Michigan, back to Tennessee, where I've never been to. Besides, if you want to go somewhere safe, go to Mexico. Not because I know the coronavirus, I know this. Okay, I don't think I go to jail because they can't technically do nothing to me. Besides, when I did some looking through my paperwork when this date actually happened, I had an alibi. I had a 100%. I had an airtight alibi. The time I was supposed to be going to where I said I was at, I told him, nope, I have an alibi. I have an airtight alibi. You know? Yep, I have an airtight alibi to prove it where I was. And said, where were you? I was at a diner getting drunk off coffee. So how could I drive that far? I don't think I drove past just here. I don't think I went through Indiana, Kentucky, and I don't think I went to like 3 states to get there because it take a long time to get there. But you went before? That was how did you went down to Bowling Green? Yes, but that was a different time. I went with some relatives and some friends. I went down with some relatives actually. I actually scared someone one time. I said, "Your butt's mine," and he thought, "What? Who did you do?" Like, you're not my cousin. Oh, sorry, I thought you were my cousin because I was gonna say my cousin because my cousin beat the crap. Thing is, that's a long drive. I actually never set one foot in Tennessee. That's the worst part. One time I got accused of carotid in a case in Pennsylvania. Nope. Sorry, never set one foot in Pennsylvania. The closest I've been to Pennsylvania was Ohio. And I was with some relatives that day too, so. The only thing they can accuse me of is nothing, because I have never set one foot in those states. If it was Chicago, then we might have a little bit of a problem. Because I've been to Chicago about 10, 20 times. I've been to Chicago quite a few times. But I do a lot of business around the U.S. I do a lot of business in Michigan mostly, so if I did a crime, mostly I did the crime in Michigan. The only crime I got is a few speeding tickets. That's all I got. Called speeding tickets. That's about all I got. But I tell people, listen to me, you can't do nothing to me because I haven't done nothing wrong. But so no one can actually technically do nothing to me. Bunny fight Ace. That's all right, but So don't worry, guys. I'm not going nowhere. I feel like crap. Right. No offense, guys. It's just that I would never. Iron lung. There we go. Thing is, though, guys, I watch some weird video stuff. One time I put a video on school, and people were surprised. There's only 2 people I know still use the iron lung. But, who cares? One's a lawyer. Yes, there's actually 2 people I know still use the iron lung in the U.S. One's a lawyer, still. The other one, I'm not really sure. But people are saying, I mean, to my knowledge, this is like polio. Okay, polio was bad in the polio was bad in the day. I mean, this is just like polio. Think of it, just like polio. What happened back? The president says this is the worst thing since this worst thing has ever happened in over 60 years. Last time I think of that was like, I don't know, polio. And I mean, one time back when I went to Port Huron, which no footage of that exists, maybe called pictures exist. I don't know really sure. We went to a museum. I had a wooden bicycle the police used, and we saw the iron lung. But now, the thing is, though, there's only maybe a handful of them. There's like maybe 1 or 2 people who know how to use it. Still don't know how to work on those things. There's a guy in Texas that rebuilds them. Yeah, rebuilds them. Now, iron lungs kind of like I think iron lungs kind of oddity. It's like an oddity from the ordinary comes like an oddity. It's rare. It's hard to use. I mean, even I wouldn't. Who knows? People. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I've been thinking, what about? Well, some people, like older people, can't use nothing else because their lungs are the only thing they can use. I mean, besides that was built in. Besides, right now, if we have to, I heard rumors that some hospitals still have some iron lungs downstairs in the basement in storage. Theoretically speaking, they should work. Theoretically speaking, I'm not sure. I mean, there's one person that. There's one person I heard. The last iron lung I actually ever seen in a movie was in Crybaby in the '90s, which. If I could right now, I think there's a few iron lungs. I think someone talk about if they could have one, they would put a tablet on it. I'm thinking, one, that would make sense, technically, but iron lung doesn't exist anymore, so it doesn't. Someone's saying, it would work though, right? And I'm thinking, what, a tablet? Yeah, that make more sense if you use a tablet. That make more sense. And I'll tell you what I mean later. Well, today, in the modern day, yeah, tablet on there, but you also have a mirror. Iron lung. Thing is, though, today an iron lung would be all right because you have a TV. You could put your back there. That's what they use. They have a mirror. They used to have a mirror. They used to have someone to read. 6 months ago, 2 years ago. Okay, Paul's in Texas. We're gonna. What's his name? One person's called Paul. He lives in Texas. Another person we're gonna call her Elle. She lives in Kansas City. And that's about it. And there's a girl talks about it, but yeah. We totally have those around these days. We still have them stuff for kids. I was in one when I was younger. But back then we called them. They still have them.
I cannot believe. Period.
YouTube helps a lot of people. Technically, like I said, polio has been the worst thing ever. Okay, polio's been around since back in the 50s. Thing is, polio actually never all died out yet, and polio has came back recently. I heard a couple years ago. There's cases of polio, not actual polio, but something like polio, hitting parts of the U.S. Which I'm thinking, one, you don't vaccinate your kids, that's what's going to happen. Me, if I ever get kids, I'll make sure my kids get all the vaccinations. I don't care what we have to do. I'll make sure my kids get all the vaccinations. That's because of this. It's because that. One, no, it does not. I even know it doesn't cause that. I mean, you got to hear. Tons of people say polio, that vaccination will give your kid autism or stuff. No, it does not. Autism's in the brain. Vaccinations don't do that. Me, it depends on how you're born. If you had if you someone having your birth, which to me, I actually had a medical condition after I was born, so that doesn't count. Okay. Ooh, but besides that, it's fine. The thing is, though, that's what I'm saying. People do things like this and that, but that's it. So now let's start. 6:08 hours or 6:14 archiving. Birds are up. Later, I'm gonna be watching something later. Okay. There's like three or four left here, so here we go. Let's watch this.
Polio is a horrible disease. I cannot lose. Period. Voila. Humanity does everything about polio.
I do.
You know what it is.
The modern coronavirus. Polio was back then.
Paul Alexander is a polio survivor who spends nearly all day, every day, inside his iron lung at home in Dallas, Texas. The disease paralyzed Paul from the neck down, so the machine helps him breathe by using negative pressure to force his body to take in air. He was only 6 years old when he caught polio in 1952, one of the worst outbreak years in U.S. history.
2020 now it's 2020.
I was just getting back in my yards, but it came to feel a little bit, the mom saw my face. She put me immediately to bed.
That picture before the lung.
5 days, I lost everything. Couldn't move, couldn't walk, and finally, the last day, I could breathe. My diaphragm's gone. Store. Like, my muscles are gone, which has to be in the iron wall for the rest of my life.
Parents were so afraid of the mysterious deadly disease that
CDC
they kept their children from
voice.
playing with others. Pools, theaters, camps, even schools shut down.
Everybody was petrified with the concept of polio. It kind of dominated the summer. And parents freaked out if the kids got the sniffles.
But just a few months after Paul contracted the disease, Jonas Salk discovered a vaccine for polio. Today, Paul is one of the last living polio survivors who has such a bad case of paralysis that he still relies on a relic of that dark time. He can leave the device only for a few hours at a time with tremendous difficulty. He relies on his longtime caretaker to do just about anything that he can't do with his own mouth.
Mr. Nation.
By breathing out of the iron,
I got chills because it's cold outside.
Look at it so I get tired. After a while, I'll go back to rest.
But the iron lung hasn't stopped Paul from living a full life. He went to law school, passed the bar exam, and started his own practice.
I mean, literally thousands of clients, worrying about the iron lung. They come into my office and they say, "What is that?" And I tell them what it is.
Okay.
My God, if you can handle that, you could pass your way to this point. But what kind of a lawyer? I've had nobody tell me that.
The last iron lung was manufactured about half a century ago.
But
So Paul has struggled to find people who know how to repair the antique. He became so desperate for help, his friend posted a YouTube video of Paul explaining that his iron lung was falling apart, in hopes that a machinist who knew how to help would see it.
Most of them are gone.
It wasn't until he met local mechanical engineer Brady Richards 2 years ago that Paul was able to stop worrying about his iron lung.
This is the instructions for the day. So that's how we determine how it's supposed to work.
Brady refurbished the machine in a garage where he also works on hot rods and race cars.
Colson, like machinery.
This is the one Paul was originally in. It's getting worn out. It's leaking really bad and doesn't produce enough pressure. So that's why we took him out of this one and put him in the restored one. The biggest challenge really was the lack of parts. It wasn't the big parts, it's the small parts. Nobody's got them, so we have to make them ourselves.
My life would be down the tubes if it wasn't for him. Because I looked for years to find someone to do how to work on our law.
We are barely a generation past one of our country's most
Yeah.
frightening epidemics. So close that some of its victims are still living in the archaic machines
Yeah.
of that era. But for many, it's a forgotten history. Polio is still a major concern
In third world
in some
countries.
developing countries. Some experts say it's possible a new
Ooh.
polio epidemic could happen in the U.S.
Actually, it has.
as more and more parents are
Corona.
opting out of immunizing their children.
So my worst thought is that
It has came back. That's not the worst part. Corona's just like polio.
Afghanistan or Pakistan or Nigeria, wherever. Polio is still happening. Somebody carry the virus. Would come to America and they're just infect
He was right, but now it's coronavirus.
one child. It only takes one child to have.
Well, it happened, but it's coronavirus, so he's right. He is right. Ding.
It's not a country.
But it's coronavirus. Not polio, but it's corona, but same principle.
Paul just finished writing a memoir using only his mouth. He hopes it will help people understand what it's like to live with polio and why we must continue the fight to eradicate it.
I'm cold. But yeah.
I've always been an inquisitive person. My parents taught me to use my intelligence and my
Yeah.
energy.
Oh, that'd be fun too, but I don't know I'm gonna play.
I've never thought of myself
Yeah, play a game. Play a game. Who knows?
as crippled. That's the word I choose to use because I think it covers the
Okay, guys. We're gonna get off here, guys, in a minute. So.
At least in other people's lives, except I've experienced everything that you have ever known of. I'm Paul Alexander, human being.
Okay, we're done, guys. Okay, guys, we're done with this. I'll be back in a bit. We're gonna maybe do some cut. We might do something in a bit. So I'll let you guys go. Bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll be back on real soon. Thank you. In stream.